Hello, everybody. Doing another check-in today and getting some more things. I started to do some more 3D printing. I've got that set up here. Doing a 3D printing bag that's going to be a device that kind of comes apart. It's a fidget thing. It looked like it was really fun. I did a meeting today about some YouTube stuff. Not sure what differences I've got with that going on here. And I've got some interesting things with AI creation. Somebody asked me earlier how you get consistent voices, and I didn't really get anything up here with it, but if you determine how you want that to be said, let me get something real quick. There you go here. If you put in your prompt to make sure you have your description, a lot of times if you speak about what kind of dialect you want, what kind of person is saying it, you define things out like their age. I guess you can't see where I'm pointing out on there. That's helpful. I'm 35. That makes sure that it gets close to that. It's not drifting off to young girls and old women and doing that. The bright, clear voice, make sure you have that set there with your tone and your pacing. And I got one set up too that I actually showed everybody as well.
6 sleek Scottish ships slipped south, while shy sheep shuffled sharp shells by the shore. Dinna dare doubt me, because Bonnie Betty bought buttery bannocks before the big brass bell began to blare. Och, the wee red rooster raced round Robbie's rainy road, and now I cannae rightly roll my R's. Beyond the braes, brave wee Brianna brewed bright berry broth, while the blustering breeze blew bluebells by the burn. I'm emaily, and I can find that we sleeket squirrels skitter quicker than a skelpin storm on a Saturday. 6 sleek Scottish ships slipped south, while shy...
There's really where I actually put it kind of on the back inside of it. But you can keep this consistent and you can keep it continuing to go like that here. Let me get some other ones loaded in here as well, but there's some other interesting tricks that I found out that you could do with AI as of recently. And my downloads. I took this video.
For the healing of all nations. If you look in the Bible in Genesis, you'll see that God created all the herb-bearing seed for the use of mankind, and he called it good.
Me talking here and transformed it.
For the healing of all nations. If you look in the Bible in Genesis, God created all the herb-bearing seed for...
It added all of these items and prompts, or the items and the visualizations in there just by asking it. You can go through Google Flow, which is free, and you can actually add video now, and you can say, hey, change this video to do it a different way, and it'll completely change the video like those there. Oh, I just jumped in my window back. My wallet might take that policy there. So silly. I was trying to make another one here. Show all these areas here. Put myself to be on a cliff though, and remove the video. And there I did just something rendering with this here. I can go on my future in the prompt that I wanted to make it on top of a cliff and talking and keep the photo realistic. So it kept it realistic and had me breathing. It becomes conversation here. And really nice. That you can sing and make it realistic, but I totally wanted to instead keep my hands and movement there because I wanted to do one of those scenes where you teleport different places. And of course, this one stayed on how many times can you do that? Where can you go? It made it look really good, I think, there. This thing said some reason it failed with the generations, but it's as simple as this is Google Flow. You can look up Google Flow and you can come here. You can actually even do some for free. This is through Flow, and Flow actually uses Omni. We've got Omni Flash here. What it actually does is, and you can just describe it here. Say keep his hand movements. I noticed the other one didn't keep it unless I specifically said keep the hand movements and make it like that. I didn't necessarily say to keep this one realistic. So we'll see what really happens with this. But as I was saying on there, everybody has some tokens every day that they can use on Google Flow. And then if you have Gemini subscription, then you get more. I don't exactly know how much more. That one failed too. Or some feedback. I do not understand why it's like, hey, these are possible violations. Try a different prompt or send feedback. Crazy. That's where I don't see how a lot of people on here go and show examples of how they do this because it doesn't like to cooperate with me. It's not even cooperating what I wanted to show off here very well. That's one of the kind of things though I think also makes this humanized and shows with it because you can see there's a struggle, but don't just punch in and get whatever they want. Some people just kick back out whatever they get on there and kind of make some AI slop. As it is. See if this will actually even work this here. Last time. Could have been keep it together, do those hand movements. It's not. And you can tell how crazy I am with my tabs up here. So that's a keep there or all these crazy icons here. Let's see. We could get totally crash already. Guess it's not good. Do that. Before I knew that you could do it with that, I asked it to make this video. Brain slop video, which I guess it did, added art and kind of more views and stuff. I don't watch that brain slop, but I was interested in how well it would do it. I think that's the one that was totally updated. Yeah, I took to add visuals and make it the brain. Satya! Facts! Wait, Satya! Facts! I think that would be pretty close to that's a nice. I guess I could tell you here too. You should join our AI video boot camp and learn with us how to do AI. I'm always throwing tips in here. I was just released one a moment ago. The one that I just posted in here. So if you want a quicker access to those kind of things, it's probably way down here now. We've got 20,000 people in the group. We're the biggest AI group out here that's paid 22,100 or something. If you're interested in seeing other breakdowns and stuff, follow and tell me what you like. Maybe I'll feature some of those kind of things. I can tell you later how this print comes out too. I think that's not going to be till later than as well. With about a 22-hour print that we're 5 hours into. See how it goes. Take care.